Hi everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome to the channel. Today I am going to share 30 facts with you about myself. I am using this video as a get to know me type video, so let's begin, shall we? 1. I was born in October 1988. Number 2. I have cerebral palsy. This affects my life in various different ways. I also have a vision impairment as well. I usually wear glasses, but I do not have them with me at this particular moment. Number 3. I have a 14-year-old Chihuahua named Squirt and 2 ragdoll sisters called Ali and Misty. Number 4. I live in Sydney, Australia. Number 5. I was obsessed with Dalmatians when I was a kid. Number 6. I love to read. I mostly read fantasy, but the occasional sci-fi and sometimes contemporary and biography do catch my eye. Number 7. I'm a gamer. A gamer who loves her RPGs, whether they're Western RPGs or Japanese RPGs. I also play any other games that, just like books, take my fancy. Number 8. I love to cook. I'm not necessarily good at baking, but I really do love to cook. Number 9. I would love to travel. I actually love exploring different areas, so traveling further than I'm used to would be, and who knows where it will take me. Number 10. I am 162 centimeters tall. In other words, 5 foot 3 inches. 11. I love musicals. Think Cinderella, Hamilton. Those are some of my favorite musicals, and I hope I get to see another one soon. Number 12. I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror books. I don't like horror games. I do not like horror in general. I'm a scaredy cat, and I'm okay with that. Number 13. I love Norse mythology, but I also like Japanese and Egyptian mythology as well. I find them interesting. Number 14 is I'd love to go to Japan for my 40th birthday. So in particular with this one, the places I would love to go are Tokyo, Osaka, Hiroshima, and Kyoto. Number 15. I prefer to see the light in things. In other words, I am an optimist. Number 16. I share a birthday with Keith Urban and Guy Sebastian, 2 Australian singers. Number 17. I like tall men. I also like people who make me laugh. Number 18 might be controversial to some people, but I don't like Christmas music. I find it boring and repetitive. It's the same songs over and over again. It doesn't matter who sings them. They are the same. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. For example, there are 2 bands that I listen to that do have Christmas songs. Sabaton has The Christmas Truce, and another band called Majestica has The Joy of Christmas. Majestica have a whole album revolved around the Christmas Carol. Number 19. I love to listen to rock and metal music. I do also listen to the occasional pop song. Number 20. Most of the music I listen to these days either comes from Japan, Germany, Sweden, and a few other European countries. Number 21. I don't like wearing my glasses when I take photos. I just don't feel comfortable wearing them. I will occasionally, but I prefer to take photos of myself with others without them on. 22 is another controversial one. I still love Harry Potter. Now, the only reason that is controversial these days is because of Joanne and her comments, but I still love the Harry Potter series. I do a rewatch of the movies once a year, and I'm thinking of this year maybe rereading the books as well. And Hogwarts Legacy is one of my most anticipated games of the year. Number 23. I am a Final Fantasy fan. Final Fantasy X, 12, 13 and 15 are my favorite entries within the series. To me, Final Fantasy VII is a little overhyped. Number 24. I watched the Formula One for 3 years straight from the age of 19. I actually don't like sports. I don't like sports whatsoever. However, the Formula One was something that I gravitated towards. After that, the only times I would watch it are when I knew my favorite locations would be featured. So for instance, my favorite places were Singapore, because that one was a night race. The next would obviously be Japan and Australia. And finally, Italy. There were a few other races that were sprinkled in between these, but I never actually watched the full season after that. Number 25. I love to be in the water. I am a swimmer. It is actually one of the only forms of exercise I can do with my disability. 26. I love to make people laugh. It's better than be happy. Number 27. I spend way too much time watching animal videos on Instagram. Number 28. I love dragons. They are one of my favorite fantasy creatures of all time. Number 29. I also love wolves, meerkats, monkeys, and polar bears. I think they're cute. And lucky last at number 30 is I love Studio Ghibli movies. While I do love them all in various different ways, my favorites happen to be Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, Only Yesterday, and Whisper of the Heart. There you have it. 30 different facts about me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.